In 1994, John Michael Montgomery is standing just off stage at a county fair, listening to a crowd sing his song louder than he ever could. Not perfectly, not in time, but every word. Couples holding hands, someone crying, someone filming on a camcorder they'll never watch again. This should feel like victory, and for a long time, it did, until the song came back at him sounding bigger than he remembered, stronger than the speakers, stronger than his own voice. That's when he felt it. Not failure, not success, something shifting. He wouldn't understand what it meant yet, only that this moment didn't belong to him the way it used to. John didn't come from hype. He came from Danville, Kentucky. Small rooms where if a song didn't land, you heard it in the silence. That's why people trusted him. His voice didn't reach, it settled. When he sang about love, it wasn't dramatic, it was usable. That's why I Swear didn't just play on the radio. It moved into people's lives. Weddings, living rooms, first dances that ran long. For a moment, it felt like country music had something rare. A song everyone agreed on. That's the version people remember. But that's not where the shift happened. John heard the song somewhere unexpected. Not on country radio, not on a stage he was standing on. At a wedding, cheap speakers, dim lights, a slow dance. Different voice, different genre, same words. The entire room knew every lyric. No one knew his name. That's when the feeling from the fair finally made sense. Success and control are not the same thing. I Swear didn't cross over. It left. And it wasn't alone. I Can Love You Like That followed the same path. Country introduced it. Another genre took it the rest of the way. Twice isn't luck. It's a pattern. Nashville didn't see it coming. They thought crossover meant expansion, more listeners, bigger stages, proof that country could compete. But expansion and control are different things. When a song becomes everyone's memory, it stops being anyone's property. Radio couldn't reclaim it. Awards couldn't anchor it. Even John couldn't redefine it. The song had left the building. Most stories call this a win and move on. This channel doesn't. If you care about what actually happens to country music when its biggest songs stop belonging to the genre, and you want stories told without the polish or the cover-up, that's why people subscribe here. Because what followed didn't look like failure. John kept making hits, 7 number ones. Years later, he's backstage again. Different venue, same song. He overhears 2 teenagers talking. One says, "I love this song." The other asks, "Who sings it?" The first shrugs. "I don't know. All for one, I think." John doesn't correct them. What would he even say? Millions of records sold, number ones on country radio, and the songs that mattered most carried moments, not his name. Weddings, anniversaries, first dances. Country music celebrated that, called it success. John felt something else, not bitterness, distance. The genre moved on. It got louder, more aggressive, more self-aware. John stayed exactly where he always was. His songs didn't age badly, they just stopped steering the direction. Now he's stepping away. Not with fanfare, not with a comeback tour, just stepping away. No final single, no farewell tour documentary. No Nashville tribute with younger stars singing his catalog. Just a quiet decision. The kind you make after spending 20 years watching your legacy live everywhere, except with you. He's going back to the place where a song's success was measured differently. Not by how far it traveled, by whether the room leaned in. Maybe that's the only place where success and control were ever the same thing. Because this was never a story about an artist who lost his way. It's about an industry that mistook emotional honesty for something safe to export. And by the time Nashville realized what those songs were actually worth, they already belonged to everyone else. If this is the kind of country music story you believe deserves to be told, without sanding down the truth, subscribe. This story just told you what it cost.